So all of my 5 long-time viewers know that I like to smoke a lot of crack and go deep down the rabbit hole and over-analyzing every game to the brink of insanity. And that's what we're going to be doing with BombCrypto today. Let me see if I'm right in this, how to maximize your earnings from BombCrypto by using your heroes, more efficiently, right? So obviously it's catered mainly to my team. So if you have a team full of commons, maybe it's not gonna work. Not everything that I'm gonna, suggest is gonna work, but you can still use a few of them. And also on the flip side, if you have a team full of legendaries, then fuck you and I hate you. Why you and not me? But yeah, you could still probably use it with that as well. A few of them. So first of all, let's have a look at some of the basic shit in the game. Right? You have your heroes, right? And different rarities, obviously different damage. And what you want to be doing is using that damage wisely and properly to maximize it on the chests. Because if you have a look at the chests and the HP value, which also got buffed again, by the way, yeah, so this has 1300 HP, 800, and so on, right? And the little walls have only 1 HP, so you only need 1 damage to break these things. So you don't want to be using your super rares or epic with 9 or 10 plus damage breaking one of those things, right? And we're gonna look how that works. Anyway, my team consists of 2 super rares, 3 super rares, and 6 rares, and all the other ones are common with 3 or 2 damage and so on. So this is my team and this is how I'm using it. So at the start with the fresh map, oops, I just put everyone to work, right? Let's get right into it and see what the tips and the tricks are. Okay, fucking get into the work. Alright, so I got my map here, right? Everything's fresh, everything's clean. Right off the bat, I just put all the heroes in to work because everyone's going to be focusing on the chests, so they're not going to give a fuck about the walls. So all the walls that you break are, bonus breakings of the walls. And alright, so now we just wait. Obviously I'm going to skip ahead. I'm not going to actually wait, bro. Come on. So I'm going to skip ahead to where you have to be more careful with your heroes, and I'll explain more over there. Alright, so we're almost at one of the points, and as you can see, the heroes always target boxes with the most HP, right? So you're gonna have a bunch of boxes left that are, like this. Oh, never mind, he's gone. Yeah, like this guy or whatever, that are gonna be last hit, right? So they're only gonna have like 2, 3, 4, 5 HP left. And then you're gonna have these walls as well. And once you get to that point, you want to put your better heroes to rest. Like I put my super rares and some of the rares to rest as well to finish off the things, so I don't waste my damage from the super rares and the higher rares on the walls, because I'm gonna show you in 1 second. Right, so we're at this point. Look, the boxes have very little HP left, 1 hit left to finish off, and then you got the walls, right? Now what I would usually do at the start is I would just let the heroes, run around forever, and then once they're done with the map, I just click new map and that's it. But wait, ambulance? If you do that, then you're wasting a bunch of damage, right? Because let's say, for example, I have my super rare here, who's very fast. Which one is it? It's this boy. Runs around like a fucking animal, right? He has 11 damage. Now he's gonna go around and put fucking 4 bombs on one little fucking wall because he's a moron, when IQ update. So he's gonna put a bunch of fucking bombs on the wall, and it's like he puts 2 or 3 extra at least, like bare minimum. And even that way, if you look at the damage, it's 11, right? So that's 34 damage minimum wasted, right? Which you could be using on the next map on the bombs, and then this one's halfway down, 1/5 of this shit. but that's like bare minimum. It puts at least 5 or 6 extra if I leave them all running around. So that's 50 plus damage wasted, plus all the other ones as well, because they're just gonna focus one shitty little box, and all 4 of them put extra bombs, right? Same with the boxes. This one only has like 5 HP. You don't want to use 11 damage to bust it out, because then you're wasting 5 damage as well. So what you're gonna do is rest the good heroes and just put the commons to work, right? Let them break it out. I also put some of my rares to work and leave the ones with speed and some abilities to, you know, not work. And while these boys are doing this and preserving your damage, you want to put everyone else to rest, and because they're resting, they're also gaining more stamina. You get half a stamina per minute, and if you have the battery thingy in your hero, then you gain 1 stamina a minute, right? So if it takes you, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to complete this, that's an extra 1 or 2 stamina points, which is an extra, like with my super rare, it's extra 20 damage, and with all the other ones combined, it's like an extra 50 to 100 damage, which again you can use on the chests. So as you can see, like, see, look at these boys, look at these boys. They put 3 there, that one's wasted, that one's wasted. They're still wasting a bunch of bombs, which is a bunch of damage wasted. Look, this one's wasted, that one's wasted. And this is what the super rares and rares would be doing as well, which would be a lot of wasted damage, like hundreds, which you could use. So if you want to go even more insane about this, then you can just put 1 or 2 commons to go and break all the walls, and then you save even more damage. It's gonna take slightly more time, but you know, you get everything. So now, new map. I put all the heroes to work again, and we're gonna have a different situation on this map, maybe, but maybe not. So I have 2 diamonds on this map, right? Yeah. We're gonna see how this plays out. But usually, if there's 2 diamonds, they get them both down to low HP at the same time. Oh, this is a nice ass map, bro. I got 3 golds, 4 golds. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it till the end and see how it plays out, and then I'll butt in there again. So again, we get to the scenario where the cages are very low HP and can be broken. So instead, I look at these boys. Wait, is it gonna be wasted? No, never mind. All right. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rest my super rares again. I'm gonna leave all the rares running as well. Fuck it. And I'm gonna let them break the boxes, so my super rares save up the damage in the meantime and recharge, because this is gonna take, I don't know, a few minutes. So that's a few more stamina points into them, and you know, that's a lot more damage in the future, because even if the rares waste a little bit more damage, like a box has 3 HP left and they have 7 damage, they're gonna waste 4 damage, but that's still better than a super rare wasting 5 or 25 or 30, because he puts 3 ass fucking bombs on one chest with you know, 2 HP. Like, see here, 2 bombs were wasted. If that would have been super rare, it's a lot of damage wasted. But instead, I let these boys fight it out. And if you want to go even more conservative, then I put it like this. I rest all my rares as well, and just let these common folk run it down for me. And it's much better with these as well, because they're not going to run so fast, so they're not going to be wasting a bunch of bombs on multiple things, because by the time they get to the wall, the bomb explodes, because they slow as shit. Alright, so they nice and easily cleaned it up. The rares haven't wasted even more bombs here, so I saved even more damage. I have, like, you know, put 4 rares. They have like 6 damage. If 3 of them waste a bomb on one thing, that's like what is that, 15 damage wasted multiple times. So again, another 50 to 100 damage saved just from them. So anyway, now we're in this scenario, right, where we have 1 diamond left, full HP, and I still got a bunch of heroes. Now I have 3 entry points to this box, So what you want to do is, instead of letting three of your heroes bomb it while other heroes walk around, you want to go and rest every other hero and use only 3 heroes to be active, right? So I'm going to use that guy, where's the other rare, and this guy, right? And I'm going to rest all the other ones. So while, what the fuck? So while these boys are working, right, these guys are resting instead of running around and not gaining stamina. Because if they're running around, they're not getting stamina. But if you put them to rest, by the time that these guys finish with this box, which is going to be like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, maybe less, but somewhere around 5 minutes. So I get another extra 3, 4, 5, if you have the batteries, stamina, which with the super rares I have 3. So I get like 10, 50, 150 to 200 damage extra just from the super rares. And plus the other rares and plus the other commons that are sleeping. That's, let's see, it's 6, I don't know, man, 50. And all that shit, which adds up to like 200 or plus damage saved up instead of them running around and doing nothing while these guys are breaking the box, right? And I can use that extra 200 damage and then the extra damage that I saved from the other map as well on the new map. And if you have an extra, you know, like I'm already getting an extra one of these boxes, which is 0.03 BC. If you save 800 damage, then you get an extra 0.1 BC, and if you save over 1,000, then you have 0.3 extra B-coin, depending on what heroes you have, if they have batteries, and how much damage they do, right? So if you don't have if you have one super rare, you're gonna be saving 1/3 of the same damage, but it's still extra damage. And at this point, I already saved over 500, right? I'm pretty sure I can get an extra golden box, which is 0.1 BC. And I can do like, I don't know, 5 or 6 maps in one go, and then I let them to rest. And then I do the same shit again, and you earn much more, well, not much more, but you know, you get what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm gonna let these guys finish up as well. Also, you gotta know your hero's stats, right? Because I'm using my little knight here, because I know if I just let them running around, he's always left last with almost full HP because he's too fucking slow, and everyone just goes in front of him, so he's always last. So I'm gonna use him to break the boxes, so I use them all at the same time, and they get the low HP at the same time. Anyway, see you in the future. Alright, so they're done with that as well. Click new map, and in the meantime, the other heroes got completely exhausted working on the map, like this boy, and in the meantime it made back 6 stamina. So I'm gonna put all of them to work again, because they're gonna focus the boxes as well, and they're gonna be breaking collateral the walls as well. So that's extra breaking walls, which means that your other heroes don't have to waste a full 3, 5, 6, or 9 damage to break the same wall that wouldn't have been broken maybe if you don't put the other heroes as well. Although probably they would have, because they focus the things with the most HP. So they would have went there anyway. Anyway, basic key points to take away from these tips and tricks is don't let your heroes run around for no reason when they could be recharging stamina in the same time and doing more damage. And B, don't let your heroes waste damage on boxes that have low HP or on walls, because you want only the commons and maybe some shitty rares to be breaking the walls. You don't want to waste your super rares or epics or legendaries, fuck you, to break, you know, no HP chests or walls, because that's a lot of wasted damage, and in the end it adds up to a lot of saved damage if you do so, and that's a bunch of extra boxes. So before they upgraded the boxes, I was earning from, like, if I just let them run around and I don't do anything to them, I would earn around 13, maybe 15 B-coin if I just let them run around. But if I do the shit that I just told you, I would earn around 20 Bitcoin a day. Also, you want to check out your heroes, right? So let's and you see, for example, I have commons with, like, this one has 100 stamina points, right? So if it's 1 stamina per 2 minutes, well, yeah, 1 stamina per 2 minutes, then this one's gonna take 3 hours to reload. And if they have the battery, where's the battery? Yo, where's the battery? Like this boy, then you get 1 per minute. So this guy is gonna take almost about the same time. But you want to see which one of your heroes takes the fastest to recharge. So I'm trying to see if I've come with battery, like this boy, right? Yeah. So you get 1. This one takes 2 hours. So every 2 hours, once the lowest hero is fully charged, you want to start putting them to work, so this guy doesn't waste not getting, you know, new things. Although it's just a common and it does 3 damage. For example, if it's fully charged after 2 hours or 2.5 hours, and I go in 3 hours later to put them to work, that's 30 stamina points that he could have. That's 30 times 3, which is 90 damage that you could have had if you put them all to work once your lowest hero is fully charged, right? Because then you have an extra 90 damage. What is that? You got an extra 0.01 BC, right? But that adds up with all the other heroes as well. So that's another shit, right? So then 3 main tips. Don't let your heroes run around for no reason. Let them charge. Don't waste the damage on boxes or walls. Just use the commons. And the third one, use your heroes as full as your lowest one is charged, because otherwise you're wasting a lot of damage as well, although it might not seem so because it's just a common, but you are. And I think those are the 3 main main things where you save Bitcoin, yeah, where you save Bitcoin, where you save on damage and get more Bitcoin, right? And it adds up to quite a lot in the end, also depending on the team that you have. And at this point, I think we're at the point in the video where, again, I'm just rambling on, where I had what I have to say, and then I'm just talking shit for talking shit. But if I missed anything, or if I'm wrong on anything, or if you know any other tips and tricks, then let me know in the comments. In the meantime, I'll let all of these boys spend their energy and see if I have other tips and tricks, because I think there are still a few, but I can't fucking remember them right now. But we'll see. And if not, then I'll just I'll just end the video. But before I end the video, I do have a hero to claim because I got a cage. Hey, is it a legendary? Probably not, but we're gonna see at the end of the video. Alright, we'll see you in the last part, finally. So again, we're in that scenario. See how they're wasting bombs? Oh shit, oh come on, man. What is that, a 0, a 1, and a 5? So as you can see, they're already started wasting the bombs. So I'm gonna put these guys to work. And also a 4th tip, yeah, that's right, 4 tips in one video. You gotta know your heroes, right? So let's say if I have some rares. Do I have some rares? No, okay, I don't have any rares with that. But if you look at the super rares, for example, this guy. Oh yeah, this thing, the explosion true blocks. So if you have any rares or commons that have that ability, like this guy, you want to save them and this boy to not work either, because you don't want them to go and put it only to one box or one wall, where on a new map it can be hitting 3 or 4 or 5 at the same time, depending also on the bomb range, because it goes through blocks. So you want to use the heroes that don't have that ability. Like, see, this guy has it as well. And I want to use him to break single blocks when he could be hitting more in the other map, and making more damage, because he makes 6 damage. So instead of using it on a block or a chest and it would do 6 damage, let's say it takes the full damage, I can use it in the new map where there's everything around him still surrounded, hitting 3 or 4 things at the same time, and doing an extra, 15 damage in one bomb, because it's hitting more things, because it's going through shit. So that's even more damage saved up. And again, I'm left with 1 diamond. It has 4 entries now, so I can use 4 heroes, and it's gonna go faster. So all the wars are broken. Go back to heroes, put them all to rest, and see which ones I'm gonna use. Because in the super rares, for example, if you're only left with, with those, because everyone else is fucked, so I'm gonna use this boy. Although he has the ability, because I know he's always last. I don't want to use this guy because he has this shit, so I can use this one if I would want to, because this is why I saved up the damage. But he also has a bigger bomb range, like 3, so it can still hit other blocks as well. So you don't necessarily want to be using this guy, but I'll just use him now. And then this guy, I guess. Oh, I need 4. So yeah, know the heroes. And don't waste the wands with the explosion through blocks. And I think that ties it up. Those are all the tips and tricks that would save you. Like for me, as I said, from 15 to 20, that's 5 B coin extra with the current price, which is 420. That's $20. Wait, no, for 5, yeah, 20 extra dollars per day by using that shit. So I think that's about it. That's the end of the video. I'm not gonna wait for all these 2 guys to work it out. I'm gonna see if I can claim a hero, and if not, then I guess, hey, tutorial on what to do when you don't have a claimed hero. Now I don't know if they changed this as well, if you still have to go to report BombCrypto to reclaim it again, but we're gonna see. I'll just skip to the end when the hero's claimed. Oh, okay.